It didn't go how I thought it was gonna go. Hey everybody, what's going on? Testing out this little DJI gimbal camera, liking it so far. Gonna have a day today. We're gonna visit my friend Randy. We're gonna shoot some airsoft guns and then head on over to the Grove for a screening with Paul Giamatti for the Holdovers. So that should be pretty cool. Let's do it. Yeah.
You need to find you someone else to call when your bank account get low.
One shot, not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in our lifetime. You better. What up? G&G. So like it's got a target on my face, so then you're just like, you know, you're vlogging, like walking through the conference. Like, oh, check that out. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm chilling with the boys. Hey.
It looks good, man.
Alright, we're here at G&G with Ryan in the warehouse. About to shoot some guns. Airsoft, that is. Brandy's in the house. It's a safer alternative here. Just learning how to handle a firearm. Yo, we're at G&G Armament. We're testing out the new
MGCR 556.
what he said. Safety's on. Let's try a single shot right now. Alright. It hasn't been sighted. Okay.
Battery powered, not a real firearm.
Airsoft. It's not real.
Should be grilled enough. There you go.
Whoa. Alright, so it starts after I hit the thing?
Yep. $21.25. Good time.
Alright, next we're trying out which model is
SGR 556.
it? SGR 556. Safety's on. We're going hot. Timer's gonna start after the first shot. 21 point something was my last time. Let's see if I can beat it. $18.10, beat it.
Oh, pretty good.
Alright, I'm gonna see if we can beat my time.
Yeah.
18.10 right now. Safety's off.
Shooter ready. Red.
Boom! 12.9, baby! Was that 100%?
I don't think you missed one.
Oh man, this is fun. It's also helpful too. It's like, it's training to handling the firearm and it's safer. It's a lot safer than being at the range. G&G Armament, check them out. Because it's so important, you know, like you want to look like you know how you're handling a firearm on screen. And this is like a safe alternative way to train for that. Yeah. Real life too. And just like handling a firearm in an emergency situation. And the breathing is so important. That's what I'm noticing. Ooh. What are we gonna try now?
We're gonna try this one. It's the ARP 3.0. Nice little folding stock 9mm mag. Holds 68 rounds. You have to be a little bit more careful with your shots.
We're going full auto with it.
It's like Austin Powers.
All right, well that was fun. So now we're heading up to LA. Gonna head to the Grove, go check out this screening. It's award season right now, so I get emails for all these screenings going on. And tonight we're gonna watch The Holdovers with Paul Giamatti, Alexander Payne movie. I heard it's really good, so I can't wait. There's gonna be a Q&A after with the actors. It's gonna be so cool. I'm so lucky, you know, to get the chance to go to these screenings. And I gotta say, you know, the Airsoft was a lot of fun. You know, I used to have Airsoft guns when I was younger. When I went to Japan when I was really small, Airsoft was pretty big back then as well. So the second outing I ever went on in Boy Scouts was a shotgun shooting at Joshua Tree, and I was like, you know, beating all the older scouts, and the scoutmasters were shooting clay pigeons. And I don't know, for whatever reason, I was kind of obsessed with guns, but it's just terrible that there's been so many tragedies in recent times. I don't know, I think the Airsoft thing could be a lot safer alternative for training. He said they're helping law enforcement with training, as well as, you know, actors maybe. I don't know, we'll see. But it was fun to shoot, fun to target practice. Just gotta be safe. Just gotta be safe. Gotta be safe. Wow. Look at this. Thank you.
My name's Pete Hammond. I'm going to moderate tonight. Thank you. Thank you. How did you like the Holdovers? Yeah? Amazing. Thank you, SAG, for braving the Grove at Christmas time here to find a parking place. Without further ado, let me introduce you to the incredible cast of this movie. They have been having quite a week, too. A lot of award nominations and acclaim. So please welcome Davine Joy Randall. This is his feature film debut, Dominic Sessa. And of course, this is another great performance from him. He's done so many. Paul Giamatti. Standing ovations all around. They liked it very much, guys. This is
Thank you.
nice. And oh, this is a movie to like. It is actually a movie, that in the end of it you walk out and you don't want to slit your wrist.
That's good, because so many of them that I'm in, you want to afterwards.
But it's a movie where you feel good about humanity and these three. And by the way, among their many nominations today, the Critics' Choice Awards, they were all individually nominated. But also for Best Ensemble. And I thought, was this difficult to learn? We got a lot of actors listening.
You mean like just the dialogue in general that David wrote?
That.
Yeah, well, the Roman, there's Latin and Greek in it. That was nerve-wracking. Alexander handed me the ancient Greek I say in that bowling alley to the Santa Claus. I had one sentence in ancient Greek. He literally handed that to me like about 20 minutes before the scene. He was like, by the way, I want you to say something in ancient Greek. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? It was just like, it was really, and he kept going, no, it's very easy, and saying it. I was like, you got to be kidding me.
Devine, you have won every award in sight so far this season, people, I think the reason too is people really love this character. They relate to you, and you just, you make us cry. You make it's really one of those wonderful characters that you got to play. What was your reaction when the script was handed to you?
Thank you, first of all. It is a gift. It is. Because when I read the script, what I realized was that, because this is a room of actors, so sometimes when you get scripts and you're like, okay, and then what? You know what I mean? And so this was a situation in which I received a script, and the script was full. It was chock full of stuff for me to work with and deal with and build off of. And so that immediately let me know, okay, this is another level of writing, and I'm entering this from such a level of depth already. Upon reading the script, I was like, oh, wow, this is already starting off. I'm sure you felt this too.
Totally, it's all there.
It's already
and
all
the potential
there.
for more. You're just like, oh, I can see all this more. It's amazing.
That's amazing to have that. This is the only movie he has made to date, I think, unless you've been working since...
Under a different name.
A fascinating story with Dominic. They looked everywhere and even went into the schools in that area where the movie is set. Finally, to find somebody, tell the story. They found you in a drama department.
Indeed, yes. So one of the schools, they used Deerfield Academy, which is an actual school in Massachusetts where we did all of the filming. They were coming, the casting people came to all the schools or most of them. There
were 5 schools to make the one school.
Yeah, so I think they like called all of them up, and my school was one of them that responded, and they were looking for kids, I guess, like actors. Susan Shopmaker, our casting director, sent my tapes over to Alexander ultimately, just to see if there was something that he might like about me, and he called me a few weeks later and then came to Deerfield actually, and I got to meet him in person and audition with him. And I don't know, for some reason he felt that I was, I guess, worth the extra work, that the process, extending that audition process through like a couple months of teaching me how to act for the camera and how to transition through just acting for theater. And he did a really good job of, for someone who's very unexperienced with acting in general, not just film acting, to simplify things for me, where I was able to turn around, I guess, this pretty inexperienced acting I was bringing forward into something that translated well with these two.
And it was because I feel like I'm a proud auntie. It was before the school auditions.
Yeah.
They auditioned 800 people. And passed on all of them.
Yeah.
Then said, well, let's try the schools. And I remember when I first got chatting with Alexander when he was presenting the show to me, the idea of it, we were having a chat. He was like, you know, it's between two actors. One, I mean, he could do it, but there's another one, and there's something very unique about him.
Yeah.
He hasn't had former training. He goes, but I'm not worried about it because there's something that's just there. And I didn't know this kid from Adam, and I was like, well, that sounds like the more interesting choice.
Yeah.
And you even very much so went to bat and was
Yeah.
and even did a chemistry read and everything.
I did. I mean, she showed me the audition tape of his, and you auditioned, you did the scenes, and that was great. But then they also just sat there and talked to you.
Yeah,
They
just
just
asking
went to
questions.
they just asked him questions about himself, and that was the thing that I was watching. I was like, holy shit, he's amazing.
Right, and then he was just like, do that. You know,
Oh my
like,
God. Well, like, yeah, all right. I mean, just do that. That's easy. I mean, like, that's easy, Dom. And it was, and I just, the other thing I thought was amazing too was I was like, he looks like he's from the 70s.
Right.
Like, he
His
looked
real
like
hair.
the guys in the
He
70s.
still does.
That's the haircut.
And the thing I thought was, what you really got to do too is you're making a 70s movie. You got to do the really cool thing and go with the guy who's never done anything. That's the 70s spirit. Go with the guy who's never done anything and see what happens. So it felt 70s like that. You know what I mean? It was really great.
So happy to be here in this fake Christmas atmosphere. The three of you are back together at Christmas here. It just seems so right. It seems so right.
Wow, great movie, great movie. Highly recommend. Well, that was my day. Thanks for tagging along. Did some airsoft shooting and came to the Grove for a screening of a great movie, The Holdovers, starring Paul Giamatti. Check it out. Yeah, oh, look at that. Festive. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe if you want to hang out some more. Appreciate it. Wow, check this out. Happy holidays, everyone. Santa's at the Grove. Crazy. All right, that's it. I'm out of here. Peace.